welcome back. Round 2 at the System Open event here in France. I'm choosing the wrong camera right there, so let's just change that again. Here we go. We've got 2 players. We've got, on the left of the screen, we've got Sverre Bakkeli from Oslo, Norway. He's playing Anakin Skywalker with the R2 Astromech and a Delta 7B title. Calibrated, he's got Obi-Wan Kenobi. We've calibrated. What's happened there? Why has he got 2 of them like that?
Yeah, I got 5, 5, 6.
What's he done? Let me have a quick look at how I'm going to build this list. Squads, new squad. Galactic Republic. Tap. Add list. Where is he? That'll be him. Add the squad. Right, what's gone on here? He's got why have I done that? Add to squad. No, I need to close that. I need to go to what the? Is that normal? That it does. It takes up. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it takes up both. Okay, right. So there's. Well, I'm going to do something else to that, so it's not taking up double space. And the same thing with Plo Koon. Plo Koon also got the calibrated laser targeting. Plo Koon ability at the start of the engagement phase. You may spend 1 force and choose another friendly ship at range 0 to 2. If you do, you may transfer 1 green token to it, or transfer 1 orange token from it to yourself. Obi-Wan, after your friendly ship at range 0 to 2 spends a focus token, you may spend 1 force token. If you do, that ship gains 1 focus token. And that counts for himself as well. And Anakin, after you fully execute maneuver, if there is an enemy ship in your firing arc at range 0 to 1, or in your bullseye arc, you may spend 1 force to remove 1 stress token. So some high quality Jedi synergy happening there. On the other side of the table we've got Fabian Zäch with a funny A in his name. Sorry about that, Fabian. He's playing Soul Sixer. Soul Sixer, if you would drop a device using the 1 straight template, you may drop it using any other speed 1 template instead. He's got the ion cannon turret, Tobias Beckett, proximity mines, seismic charges, and the skill bombardier, which is going to help him mess around with those. He's got plenty of options for dropping bombs then. Let me double check what Tobias Beckett does. Tobias Beckett is after placing forces, you may choose 1 obstacle in the play area. If you do, place it anywhere in the play area beyond range 2, which is what he's doing right now. And he moves the asteroid just a little bit further towards Sverre's edge of the table. He's also got a card exclusion with R5P8. Which is while you perform an attack against the defender in your primary arc or in your forward arc, you may spend 1 charge to reroll 1 attack die. If the rerolled result is a crit, suffer 1 crit damage. It's kind of like the old R5P8 from before. Contraband Cybernetics. Zuckus, when you perform a primary attack, you may roll 1 additional attack die. If you do, the defender rolls 1 additional defense die. Trick Shot, Kira, Contraband Cybernetics, Mist Hunter, and Jamming Beam. And lastly, Captain Seevor, while you defend or perform an attack before attack dice are rolled, if you are not in the enemy ship's bullseye arc, you may spend 1 charge. If you do, the enemy ship gains 1 jam token. So let's move ourselves over to that main page where we can see the full list on screen. And of course, he's got Sverre has color-coded his Jedi, which made it fun for me because I don't have to mess around with it. But I do need, just going to go in here, I do need to update on the screen so we can tell which one's which. Even though it's a bit obvious if you follow the paint schemes for the Delta 7B. This is switched on. It's probably got no battery. Oh, it's got battery. Okay. Right, so we're moving over here and we go into Obi-Wan is the red one. Anakin's the yellow one. And Plo Koon is the blue one. That's probably a bit darker blue. That'll do, I guess. That's not bad. Okay, now let's shut down the code scanner. Right, and there we go. Right. So as we saw, the asteroid you can see in the top center of the screen is the one that Tobias Beckett moved, which was a bit about range 1 closer to like 10 centimeters closer to Captain Seavor, right where Captain Seavor is right now. So that's what happened there. Now give me a second here. I'm going to get myself into the chat, and then we'll be all up and running for this match. We've got the timer running, yeah? Okay, so they're on a slightly separate timer because this is the thing, is that when I put the note on the table, everything takes a little bit longer to get done. They all show up and I start barking orders at them, and it takes them more to get into their groove, as it were. There we go, that's... Okay. Now I'm gonna go and get onto the chat now. Okay, so thank you for joining us this morning. You can see 117 spectators right now, and I'm in the chat room.
You have force and everything anyway. So,
Why does it keep coming with a hash before I do it? Right, what I want to do as well, I wanted to get rid of that calibrated laser targeting, didn't I? Hang on. Okay, calibrated laser targeting, this one.
We're both in the same boat.
And I want to, oh gosh, do this.
and focus.
That was a nice move. I thought you were going to hit the...
Not that it matters, but still.
Okay, that's much better.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Much better. Okay. Get rid of that.
That is white because he has the title, right?
Right. Was
Start out there, and then you can move that one to the top.
and a proper like scum salad here with like 4 different types of ship. I'm just trying to get a reference sheet up to be able to help me follow along with the squad of Fabian. Right, and then this one is the Cartel Executioner. And Soul Sixer. That's the last one. And the Skirk. Add the squad. Right now, Soul has Iron Cannon to buy a version. Oh, okay, so it's just finished, is she?
You got nothing. He shoots. Does not have a bullseye, so... I
So,
think that's
Obi-Wan firing on Turani.
I'm going to call through an asteroid. Yep. So 2 versus 3.
Rolls, hit, and focus, I guess. Just gets 1, and that's evaded. And they go back to dials. Okay, so slow opener so far. Seismic charges. Okay. This is taking longer than I expected to do. Cards of execution with R5P8. Yep, add to pilot and contraband cybernetics. Nope, wrong one, wrong button. Trick shot. Here. Cybernetics again. Title and gem beam. Okay, managed to do that in the end. Lots of cards on there. Woo. My gosh. Okay. Best plug my phone into charge. Okay, Captain, rather Zuckus moves first with a 2 straight.
Then maybe the bumper. This guy.
That is good.
A free bank from Torani. Oh, it's not Torani, it's the Cartel Executioner, of course. And 2 straight from what's his name? Soul Sixer. And Seaboard, just 2 banks to the left, to the right, I should say. Plo Koon barrel rolls. Right. So right now, Fabian approaching through the asteroid field. There is again.
Okay.
All right, reaching range then.
Nice against 2.
Plo Koon fires on Soul Sixer, gets a focus, re-rolls that one for going for the table, I guess. Gets 1 hit and is easily evaded, so no issues there. Next attack, 2 blanks. Focus on the evade.
All right.
Probably Seaboard. Range.
Captain Seville seems to be out of range. Yeah.
And here.
So just Soul Sixer firing back from Fabian's side of the table.
Primary.
1 hit and a blank, 2 blanks and an evade on Sverre's side of the table for Obi-Wan. Not Obi-Wan. He should be on. Oh no, he's not got the Delta 7B. And they're back to dials again. War. Okay. This isn't playing, is it? This isn't working. Is it working? Now it's working. Okay. So yeah, one card I've not seen too much of is Kira. While you move or perform attacks, you ignore obstacles that you are locking. And that's probably why that asteroid's got a target lock on it right now. Try and help Zuckus make sure that he ignores it. If he gets into position, but like even so, anyway, Soul Sixer, free forward. Currently got the turret facing to his left. Focuses on action. Seavor moves up behind the asteroid with a free bank to the left. Right, free bank to the right. Zuckus, 2 turns to the left around that rock, perfectly placed. And focuses. So he gets to ignore that rock anyway, that's why the target lock's there. And the Cartel Executioner bumps into the back of Zuckus. So, using the train tracks to line him up.
So that's all yours, right? Let's do this one. Time up. You happy if I do it like that? Yeah, I normally stay there very well, but I'm thinking you got those bomb thingies, right? Yeah. You got some bomb, you got some stuff like that, so I'm gonna go for that.
Obi-Wan barrel rolls right to avoid any bombs, which he can drop in all sorts of directions thanks to that skilled bombardier and the pilot ability.
Close. Now, you know what? I can't risk it. I see that bomb coming. Work you that away.
And Sverre using the prize templates from this region, from this System Open Series event, so I guess he's done well, but I think he would have said something to me if it was in Sweden. Maybe he played in Germany or Holland, which are the two I haven't been to. Well, Italy as well. I've not been to Italy this year.
You happy? Yep. All right. Anakin? Yep.
Okay, so Anakin fires on Cartel Executioner. Range 2. and gets 2 blanks and looks like a crit. Rerolls with the target lock, gets 2 blanks again. And a blank on the evade, so it takes 1 damage anyway.
Alright. So, everything else?
So I can shoot them.
Yeah. He's at range.
Long range. Then starting here.
Alright, range 2 through Greece. 3.
Primary. 1.
1 hit
Another 1 hit. 1 zero.
and 3 evades.
Then suckers.
Thanks to the gas clown.
Blah, 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 blah. I mean, I take the extra die.
You take an extra die, I'll
Yeah.
take an extra die. So
Yeah.
that's 5. 5 versus 4.
Yes.
Zuckus rolls 4 dice.
Yeah, that's good.
Spends a focus, gets 4 hits. Blank, blank, evade, evade, focus. Looks like he's got 3 evades and a focus. Spends the focus, gets 4
Well, I was
evades.
like, what?
A lot of stuff.
A lot of no hits.
Yes.
No nothing. But that bomb thing there, that's
So
nasty.
heavy.
You gotta...
A lot of paint being rolled on those dice that turn. Brings us back to dials once again. I'll take this moment to remind you all that this stream is brought to you thanks to the support I receive over on patreon.com. So please do consider going over to patreon.com and contributing there as much as you feel comfortable with. Every single penny that gets received through Patreon goes straight into paying for the transport and accommodation at these events, and it is greatly received and invested in trying to make the stream as trying to progress the stream as much as possible. All right. We've got another thing I should mention. If you're following on Facebook, please do make sure you are following on Facebook to be kept up to all that. I don't post too much. I keep to the most concise posts possible when there's something important to share. And today I've shared when I've shared to notify people that the live stream was live. I've shared that today I am wearing a black shirt. Let me quickly show this over so you can see. I'm not going to mention this too much, but I am wearing a Combo shirt from one of the local squadrons here in Paris because Combo was one of their longest standing members. He actually passed away 3 weeks ago. He was one of the most instrumental players in the French community, having served as a nationals judge, having won the Belgian national championship. And yeah, I even got to meet him a few times and watch him play. Yeah, so he succumbed to lymphoma cancer 3 weeks ago today, and so I am wearing his shirt as a kind of a homage to the in remembrance of him. A lot of his squadron mates here have painted on their arm a tattoo, mimicking a tattoo that he had. And that's their way of remembering him.
Like that? Yes.
Okay, so now Plo Koon separated far off from all of his other Jedi mates. So his ability is not going to be of any use to him at this stage of the game, and it would look like Fabian has decided to make him his target priority, or not, because they're all turning around. Okay, so maybe it's not so bad for Plo Koon to be over there. I wasn't paying attention to which direction they were facing. I just kind of see them all kind of like chasing him down. Obi-Wan and Anakin have kind of gotten behind them, and I think they're just kind of saying, let's try and take him. I would have tried to focus fire on Plo Koon first while I had him in a good position.
Does it force it to spin or remove?
I think it is removed.
Okay.
Let's see, I can start shooting at him. Alright, so I got range 3 there, unobstructed. I got range 3 there. Then you do your shenanigan things, right?
Yep. I mean, I can choose when I do it.
Yeah, yeah. Shoot. Wouldn't you say that that point there is the closest for my... I don't know, man. From my arc to you,
Yes, yes.
that is the closest point.
Oh, that's hard to tell. Should we call a charge for that
Yeah,
one?
let's get it.
Or okay. Is it in? Is it not? I don't know because
Charge.
it's a little bit
Well, let's get a
difficult.
charge.
It's
Charge.
Charge. Is this to his obstructed?
Yeah, we need a judge called whether or not the closest point from Anakin to that one is obstructed.
So we call over a judge to verify what the closest point is.
Yep. Alright. Well, in that case, I walk. Far and sucks.
So Anakin fires on Zuckus.
Great. My dice, man.
Gets a focus and not much else.
We're not expecting. It's really, really
Yeah,
hard.
it's terrible. Alright, that one
Yep.
shoots in. That's
That's not.
Alright, so 2. Crit crit.
It's better.
Now we got a quick crit
Blank, blank. So
and
it's,
2 blanks.
shield
Yep.
and crit. Where is it?
Crit it
And the crit is
damage sent to something.
damage sensor array.
Sounds good.
No, that's a disabled power regulator.
Hi.
What?
So he shoots into range 2. Yep.
Disabled
And
power
that
regulator.
one.
Yep, disable power regulator. Before you
Yeah,
engage,
guys,
gain 1
don't
ion
give
token.
much.
So Zarkus is going to take an ion token this round
Minus
when he
1.
starts firing.
One die?
Yep.
Nothing. 2 shields.
No. Another 2
I start with
2 shields on Soul Sixer.
on Obi-Wan.
Yes, sir.
That's range 2. I jam you.
Yep.
And he's got a focus and a blank. Spends the focus for 1. And well, he's got 3. Oh, that
Then
stuff didn't
it's
count. But it was evaded by the Jedi.
here.
Yep.
Range
This is Zuckus.
2, 3. It's easier for you guys.
You want to put a finger on that?
So have 4 plus 1.
Oh no, it's the cartel executioner that's got the power, disable power regulator.
You get 1 dice.
Yeah, I got 5 dice. 3 plus that one.
No, I ignored it.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so 4 is 4.
It's, no 4 against 4.
Trick shot. Trick shot.
2 hits. And blank, blank, blank.
Like
And
there.
focus? No, 1 evade, 1 evade.
Alright, so shields.
Loses a shield
That was unnecessary.
on
Goes
Obi-Wan.
1 focus.
And here. Yes, that is obstructed, is it? Or is... What do you think? Is the corner sticking out or not?
No, the arc is not sticking outside of the corner.
I roll 4 and 3.
So he gets 1 focus, 1 blank, and 1 hit. And there's a lot of blanks on the evade dice, but I think he got 1.
That could have gone worse.
Yeah. And it looks like that's them going back to dials.
I mean, maybe to...
What was that?
You see, you can check what it's in.
Oh yeah. No.
What did we do? What did we do?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the iron token.
Why are you lying?
Disable power regulation.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yes. Good. That's nice to know.
But I have a crit token.
I think you just realized, yeah?
Yeah, we just finished.
There we go. He found the he got the disabled ion token, the disabled power regulator ion token. He realized that. So more than anything, I want to try and make sure it's dealt with quickly because he's doing his dials right now. I didn't want him to get into a position where he thought he could do a certain maneuver that he didn't. Yep. So looking at the tabletop, big situation coming up here where we have oh gosh. All right, it's back. What happened there? No idea. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. Anyway, here's Plo Koon. There's Plo Koon. Alright. Here's Sol Sixer. And Sol Sixer has got that ability to drop bombs with any kind of template, and a proximity mine could be coming and landing right on top of Plo Koon or right in front of him. Either way, yeah, I don't see him being able to avoid it. And then probably as Sol Sixer kind of moves forward, she's probably going to get ready to drop a seismic bomb next time to obliterate this gas cloud and do even more damage onto Plo Koon before anything else happens. Right, so they're dropping bombs.
What do I roll then?
2 reds.
Use the skill bomb Badia to drop with a 2 bank. And 2 reds give him a focus and a hit. No, it's like maybe it's a crit. Oh no, just 2 hit. I don't know. Anyway, he's taking a damage card.
Terrible things.
Then popping contraband cybernetics.
Using contraband cybernetics.
4K turn again.
Right, so it would have been a crit, but because the card doesn't suffer it.
You get stressed, right?
Here. Straight.
Yeah, so that was what allowed him to do the K turn again, even though he was stressed, making him double stressed now.
And here.
Seavor moves up. So Sarkis does a 1 straight.
Can you? Yeah. It's really hard. Because of all the ships in there. And here.
One bang, yeah, like I say. He wants to drop that seismic charge next round and hopefully catch Plo Koon in the explosion from the seismic charge. And then, I mean, depending on, yeah, so that would leave Plo Koon down to 1 hit point. Yeah, Plo Koon is going to barrel roll left to try and avoid that, and looks like he's made it out of range of the asteroid there. What's that? Oh. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've actually got a personal appointment I've got to deal with a phone call, so I'm going to have to leave the chat leave the commentary for now. I'm going to turn my microphones down while I take a personal phone call. I might, it could be it's like a doctor's appointment for my son, so I might be like half an hour without commentary here. So just let you know, I'm going to try and keep the scores up to date.
Oh, sorry. That's way too far off. Let's put him on that one.
Leave the cartel executioner alone. You disengage.
May I? Boost for my fine tune control. And barrel it. Like that. Alright. That's good. So, I don't think I shoot at all.
Maybe there.
Nah. Nope. No shots. Okay. You have shots on... He's got shot. He doesn't have shot. He has a shot. He might have a shot.
I start here.
Yep.
Range 3
Yep.
on Anakin. Primary. Never more than 1 hit on this guy here.
No, dice has been terrible.
Yours and mine.
Yeah, both.
It's like
that's
nothing
something.
happening.
That's something. You know,
Yes.
that's something. Boringest game ever.
Nothing happening here. Then Seaboard.
Yeah. You wanna put a finger on it? Yep.
It's not yes,
No.
but range.
Yep. Range.
So 2 dice. Yay! The TIE Fighter. The TIE Fighter does damage.
Damage. Because
Crazy
dice.
shit.
Yeah, dice today, man.
The TIE Fighter.
Alright.
Alright. Then here, range 2, through the
Through
ST.
there.
3 dice. I'm spending R5T8 to reroll this one. Hit crit.
You gonna reroll take a damage?
No, only if I roll a crit.
Only if you roll crit.
Yes, I take a crit then, not just damage.
Of course.
Yeah, you could change 1 to an away.
Yes. So I have to spend a force. Then I don't spend a force. Yeah. telling me
And
that? Oh, yeah.
Iron.
Yes, I am him. So I know where he's going.
Cannot choose.
Okay, I am back for at least a while, as it would appear the appointment's been delayed by about an hour. So I can give you a little bit more information. Yeah, so Sol's not able to drop that seismic charge now and be able to do any damage to Plo Koon, but Plo Koon is quite far out of the engagement and not able to quite get involved in that last round of firing. But now we're going to see if he can maybe pull off a fast maneuver, maybe a free turn, free bank boost to get back into range of Fabian's ships, and we'll see how.
Dropping a bomb.
So does drop a bomb anyway. Yeah, he wants it. He wants it. He's going to try. Of course, yeah, because depending, yeah, well, I don't see it as being much of an issue. I don't think Plo Koon's going to put himself in a position where that's going to be a problem. As it is, Sverre's ships have just kind of swarmed around the table, just kind of arced around. Not really gotten involved in the game so far, and especially, well, I mean, so not done hardly any damage onto Fabian's list. He's got some good positioning, but that's not worth for naught if he's not able to put any damage through. And as it is, like we've said before, is that Plo Koon, Obi-Wan, they're both in a dangerous position now where they've got to think about whether or not they're gonna I mean, with 4 ships being able to get arc on you, it's going to be difficult to keep a ship with 2 hit points alive, even with the force on your side.
Then I put the ship back on.
Yes. Something else. But I did that. That's fine. He's fine.
Okay. boosting with the fine-tune controls. Well, barrel roll with fine-tune controls, and then boosting as an action. But once again, Anakin not involved in this engagement, and Obi-Wan has got at least 2, if not 3 ships firing on him.
Plenty. So one shield that one? Yes.
So 1 shield from Sol Sixer for our own seismic charge.
Alright, let's see. So range 3 through an asteroid? Yep.
This attack, yes. Hitting a crit. And 2 evades.
I play the aces here.
Yeah, we actually do. Alright, range.
3.
Plo Koon.
No, range. Yeah, for that. No.
Are we looking at range from... Oh yeah, he's attacking. Plo Koon's attacking. Oh, so he's firing on Zucker's. Oh, not Sol Sixer. 2 hits. 3 hits.
That's to give him back. So 3 hits.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan, yeah.
And a blank. So 3 hits on to the Kata Executioner.
Alright, sir. Start firing.
Yeah. The Kimo Healer.
Right.
Obi-Wan.
Now,
Range 2, not obstructed.
Obi-Wan spent his force as well, helping out Plo Koon. So now this is going to be a heavy attack coming in. 1, 2 blanks, 3 blanks definitely. No need to roll evader dice there.
Sol Sixer.
Yep.
So what are the ranges there?
Range 2.
And this is
Range
3. Both with the same amount of hull and life.
Yes. Yes.
So shooting Plow Bloom
Primary.
with primary.
Right.
2.
2 hits. And
Oh.
1, 2, 3 blanks. Plo Koon takes it down.
Yeah, my dice has been... these have been bad.
And that gives
Yeah, what you got?
the opportunity to fire with Zuckers
No.
on
It
Obi-Wan.
is Ryan's.
This
That's...
is range here.
Yeah, that's definitely range 3.
This is like, is it obstructed or not? Even easy or
No, I don't know.
even it's obstructed. Let's say it's obstructed. So I get trick shot for 4. I don't take the extra one. So you have 5.
So gets 1 hit and 2 focuses and 1 evade on the evade dice. So Obi-Wan gets away lucky this time round. And they go back to Dars. So lucky for Obi-Wan not to have taken any more damage in that round. Now it's a question of waiting until or being able to get himself back into the battle from the position he's in. I don't see that being a possibility. With Anakin coming up from behind Sol Sixer, then there's another risk of bombs being used. For example, if Anakin decides not to go fast, you know, if Fabian anticipates Anakin going fast, then maybe he wants to drop the seismic charge onto the asteroid he's got next to him, or maybe he wants to drop a proximity mine to the left using bank templates to try and drop it right in front of Anakin, the space Anakin's going to get into. Or maybe he's going to use a 2 straight to get, or no, 2 straight, yeah, to get a proximity mine onto that asteroid close by to Anakin, in case Anakin's going for short maneuvers.
Alright.
dropping a bomb.
Yep, drops a bomb to the left, and it's a prox mine, giving a bit more coverage to prevent Anakin from following and pursuing from behind. And like I say, this is what's basically been happening. This game is that Sverre's not had his ships getting involved in the battle. They've been constantly skirting around on the outskirts and not able to get a high concentration of fire in return. Whereas most of Fabian's ships have always been facing the same direction and have given him the possibility of multiple shots on the same target, and those Jedi wearing down the Jedi with the force defenses until eventually breaking through. And I mean, that's what we've seen happen with Plo Koon. Obviously Plo Koon, a big advantage was the proximity mine that fell on top of him, but even so, it was a question of time until they were going to get him off the table in that last round.
Can I fly 1-4?
No, they get 1.
Focus. And the TIE fighter. Focus.
1 bomb.
Successfully blocks Obi-Wan this turn. Not got as many arcs on him as he could have had.
Like that.
And Anakin
3 forward.
goes forward 3. Anticipated that prox mine well. Maybe want to use fine-tuned controls.
All right. Yeah.
No, just target logs.
No shenanigans. Range 3.
Okay, range 3. Anakin on Sol 6er gets 2 blanks and a hit. And rerolls the target lock for 3. There's an evade, and a focus becomes an evade, so Sol 6er takes 1.
Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan firing, I guess on Sol 6er as well, has got 2 focus results. Dun dun dun. And it looks like he's got 2 force tokens. But does he want to try and press damage through? Yeah, he does it. Spends the force tokens. 0, 2 damage go through onto Sol 6er, right? No, onto the Cartel Executioner. Wasn't enough to take him off the board. So how's he fired on the Cartel Executioner?
Is in R?
Oh no, it's Sol 6er, what am I doing?
$1,000 question.
There we go, half points for Sverre. Putting him ahead, no, not putting him ahead. He's still behind. Right, so here we go. Sol 6er firing.
And the focus. Come on.
Got an extra die.
That 3 net.
2 hits, I think. 2 focus results, a blank and an unknown. 2 damage cards go on to Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he goes down in a blaze of glory, leaving Anakin to take on 4 ships by himself. Is an uphill struggle, regardless, and there's not going to be much happening here.
He's got 4 left, right?
No,
He's got 4. He's got 2.
yes. No, 3.
He's got 3.
Yes. 4, 3, full.
Not a good position for Sverre to be in. I believe it's pronounced Sverre. $18 minutes left on the clock. The rest of the players have got 14 minutes left on the clock.
Alright. Come on, Yoda.
So Anakin's dials down. Fabian's got 2 dials down. He's got Soul Sixer and Cartel Executioner. Sivor goes down. Both players were undefeated going into this round. Dials are all down.
So crazy.
All right, don't drag it out, man. You got.
I don't. I'm alright.
It could be over this round anyway.
Could be.
It could be over.
Yes, Sverre admits it's like he's not in a good position.
I'll just fly straight off the board for you.
But you have to remember, one ship is a little bit faster than still having 4 ships on the board.
That is true. That is true. No.
Once again, Fabian maintains. Oh Jesus! Maintains his formation. Giving him as many arcs as possible
I mean, you have to shoot.
into the possible area where Anakin's most likely to show up.
That's a bump.
He's still stressed anyway.
But it's still stressed, right?
Yeah. It's only the 2s are blue. This is maybe a bump. Alright, that's a kill box.
Yeah, as Fabian points out, that's a kill box. That is exactly what that is. I don't see there's much Anakin can do to get out of there.
That's from Soul Sixer. Take your time.
No, it's all or nothing now.
I think so,
Well,
yes.
I don't have to even do that.
Just don't pre-measure too much.
No.
Barrel rolls, doesn't avoid any of the arcs, but wants to try and take Soul Sixer off the board, but he's going to need a god shot out of it. He's praying to Yoda for help.
He's naughty Yoda.
Yoda dice, get focus, hit, focus, and hit. Rerolls for the target lock. Must have been the 3 focuses then. Another 2 focuses I can see. He needed the 4 hits to be able to do anything here, but it looks like he's only got... No, he's got it. He spent all the force to do it. 4 dice. Evades, so it stays on the board.
Hit, and the crit is weapon fail.
The weapons failure.
It was worth the gamble.
And yeah, I guess I start with him with primary.
Yeah, right. It was our gamble.
Only 1 again.
You got the evades.
The Kimogila, that's
Yep.
range 2, I guess.
Yep.
Primary.
Yep.
The Cartel Executioner fires.
Rerolling
Gets
58.
1, 2 and a blank. Rerolls. Stays with 2. 1 evade and a die on the floor becomes a blank. Takes
Then
1 shield.
range 2. I take up 4 to 4. You have 3.
1, 2 blanks, 2 focuses, become 2 hits, and takes 2 shields.
Time, range 3. Maybe.
Captain Sivor.
This is range 3.
Yeah.
It's not that wasn't that much damage from one side.
Yeah, so he got through that round only losing shields.
Now points.
And now they go back to dials. Now, if that round had gone differently, if he'd have managed to get that last damage through on Soul Sixer, that would have been a very a big advantage for Sverre to be able to have those points on the board, meaning he'd be more capable of focusing on Cartel Executioner next round to be able to try and get him off the table. But as it is, that's not happened. In the current situation, he's lost half points on Anakin, so now it's pretty much unwinnable for him unless Anakin's going to pretty much solo the list. If it hadn't have been for the... Let me just double check something. If he hadn't have got the half points there and we'd have removed Soul Sixer and the Cartel Executioner, the points would have put him ahead by 15 points. As it stands, though, he's now in a situation where he's behind by 86. And even killing those two ships isn't going to be enough to claw back that point difference. And for now, like I say, Fabian's been playing an excellent job of positioning his ships and keeping those arcs pointed in the right direction to be able to kind of lock people down and create heavy kill boxes. I'm not looking at live feed.
Everything, 4, 5. Okay, 4, 5 is not that good, but 2 is alright, I guess.
And Anakin needs to be firing every single round now to be able to make something out of this game.
Getting there?
So I guess he could, if he did... If he did use the R2 Astromech to recover a shield and claw back the half points he's lost, he wouldn't be able to fire, and so he'd have to get himself into a position that would keep him safe for that round. But I don't see Fabian allowing it. He's got good position so far. It's not worth underestimating him in that respect, that his positioning game has been good. So Zäch takes a 4 straight.
Then,
That one?
yep. Focus. And this one.
That one?
Yep. I lose the stress.
Yep.
Okay. So Zäch is K-turned, and it looks like he's going to try and block him with the barrel roll, but no, Anakin's going to go fast, right? Yeah, you got bumped. Giving Captain Sivor a shot, and Soul Sixer through the turret arc.
Might as well shoot it to him then. Got nothing, got 3.
Anakin fires on Captain Sivor, gets a hit, get 1 crit and a focus.
Yes, right.
He's going to spend the focus for a hit and a crit. 1 evade, 2 evades.
Alright.
Here's Sucus in our arc.
Suckus is not an arc. You got no Suckus. You got no there.
No.
Iron turret.
So just the iron turret from Soul Sixer now on Anakin. So did he? No.
3. Takes damage and Naya.
Yes.
Takes 1 damage and an ion token, down to 2 hit points now. No chance of recovering enough shields to take back half points.
All right.
I think in this case, I think Sverre
Yeah.
played the game too cautiously and split his Jedi up too far at the beginning.
Try to get one of them down.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like he needed to put more, needed to be more involved in the game. He had them kind of just circling on the outskirts of the board, and it wasn't like he wasn't getting enough shots off. They were pointing in the wrong directions as though they were trying to avoid fire, and basically Fabian just picked a ship, pointed his ships at it, and fired on it until it was gone. And a big part of it was the proximity mine on Plo Koon that just...
Sorry.
Where are you at, man?
Sorry. We made a mistake. I have weapons failure.
Yes, yes, you do.
Yes.
You want to walk it back?
We roll it back. All right.
Yep.
I reroll.
Yeah,
So-
3.
So 3 against.
They forgot about the weapons failure crit, and
So 2.
they're
So you just
rolling
take the damage.
just
Not
1 damage. His
Good.
All right.
Sure.
Sorry for.
No, that's fair. That's very fair.
I
Fair.
didn't see it.
I didn't even think about it.
No, I mean there is a crit token, and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
there's a crit
yeah.
token. Oh, weapons failure.
Alright, we don't. Okay. Yeah. So Anakin not in a good position to be able to claw this game back.
The stress is yours there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a.
Yeah, because I bumped it.
Can I ask you a favor?
So I have to rethink everything now. Which I'm sorry.
Nah, don't worry about it. I think you got a pretty good handle on this. Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to be calling time over there. Yeah, you guys still got your stuff.
Yes, yes, we have 2 minutes.
Okay. Right, so 5 minutes left, just under 5 minutes left on the round. Time's about to finish in the main event. We're likely to see here the last round of combat by the look of how things are going.
You remove stress if you're in my if I'm in your both side. In range 1. Or in your both side.
I think it's only when I get it.
Only if you get stress. Not too lot here. Yeah, loses the stress. Here.
Okay. So Sivor goes for a K-turn.
Then here the bump as well. But I cannot do anything useful.
Zuckus bumps into the Cartel Executioner, trying to make sure he's going to keep Anakin in arc
And you're way closer. It's
for this next round of combat.
long distance.
All right, we're good.
Wants to try and get the full points on the board for this.
Loses the stress as well.
Yes, yes.
And he,
Clear stress from the blue maneuver.
You just drop a bomb on
I know. I own. It's
Oh yeah, you used them. You used them.
yeah. It's only proximity.
Sverre thought he was going to eat a prox mine. He'd forgotten they'd both been used. And it looks like I don't think he's going to make it through there.
Alright, I'm gonna flick one of these as well, but it doesn't really matter.
Okay, recovers a shield for the R2 astromech.
And I'll fine tune.
Oh, fine-tuned controls. Boosts him out of arc of Zuckus, leaving him in a position to take fire from Soul Sixer again. Is he going to try and barrel roll right to get as far out of range as possible?
Alright, screw it. Go!
No firing from Anakin this round. Captain Seabor's got a clear shot into the rear. Gets one hit and
Alright.
looks like it's evaded.
I think this is done as well here.
Yeah.
Because
No, I think that was mine.
ah, sorry.
Alright, get.
Range 3.
Hold on, you have. Yeah, with that one, so nothing. Alright.
Nothing. It's
Yeah, he. Yep.
it's last round anyway.
Yeah,
so we
it's
can
last
take
round.
our time.
Well, we need to get to the next round, so
Ah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are a little late.
we're late for that.
So yeah, one more round to go. As they're on dials. Okay, so it's not important anymore about the round timer. The round's about to finish.
They're telling you that 5K would allow me probably move one of these ships. And
And
then I
that's
could
the
have
end of the
tried
round,
to-
that little
Yeah, we haven't
diggy-doo
taken
sound.
something like that. Yeah, annoying. One more round, maybe. Maybe we could have done something here. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, sir. Go ahead.
Up in here, one straight. Focus. And,
Okay.
I do
Soul Sixer moves straight and focuses. Mist Hunter.
Yeah.
focus. Even because of too hard.
You got it.
Focus. And the TIE fighter does it too.
Last chance now to get Anakin off the board. For those extra points. I don't see Anakin being able to change the game here. I mean, he can regen his shield to claim back half points, but he's not going to be able to kill anybody this round. He's not going to be able to kill enough people to get enough points. Didn't regen. Fine-tunes controls to barrel roll to the right and get really close to Soul Six, no, to the Cartel Executioner.
Yes.
She has one left, right?
So he's got to decide if he's going to. It looks like he's going on Soul Sixer anyway.
Target lock. Doesn't matter.
Gets two. Blank.
It's range 1, right? 2.
Two, so yeah, it doesn't matter. She's gone.
Oh no, he's put it. All right,
That's
my
some
bad.
points for me, at
I'm
least.
on the wrong ship again. All right, there we go.
It's not that bad, and then it's
Then
him.
the TIE fighter.
So three.
We'll finish it off now.
Yeah. You can't kill him.
I jam you. Spend need the focus.
Yeah.
One evade, one crit, one shield.
Yeah.
Takes the
All right.
shield.
Damn, that was close,
And that's
man.
the end of the game.
It was the dice were on my side.
Yeah, the variants there were. If I had lost Plow or one of them,
Yeah.
but one long round and that the block there
Yeah,
cut off.
that-
That block did a lot. Because next round I could have gotten him off, and I think maybe point wise.
Well done. Commiserations. We'll do the interview briefly here because obviously you guys have gone longer and
Yes,
so
yes.
I don't want to cause a delay.
Yes.
You want to fill up that one while we're George?
Yeah, let's go ahead, let's do that.
You know the numbers?
I know it, but I shouldn't tell you. That's up to you guys to work out.
Yeah, alright. No, that's fine.
My list is here.
You have got from me.
Sorry, I removed, but the TIE fighter wasn't hurt.
I got Purple's half the
Half the executioner, and you got Soul Sixer. Soul Sixer is 64 points, and the executioner is 25. That's 80, 89, 89.
So 89 to me, and you will get.
Removing this and
So you get 143.
100.
So again, it have gone different.
Okay, so
Yep.
okay, so it's a new list, eh?
Yeah,
Yeah, is it working well for you?
it's working all right.
Yeah, what were you playing before the points change?
This list basically, but with Lancer control craft.
All right, okay, okay.
But it lacked something, and the bombs are really good in this list.
Yeah, well, you can see you got like you pretty much take care of Plo Koon thanks to the bombs. And for yourself, Sverre,
Yeah.
in your case, your engagement was very much evasive. And
Yeah,
you didn't manage to get involved in the game with the ships. And I
No,
think that's what pretty much cost you the game.
You get
And some
time
unlucky
ran out.
dice
Yeah,
rolls as
time
well.
ran out, and there was a couple of instances of bad variants where I thought, get the range and hope for the best.
Yeah.
But that's the thing with this list. It's high risk, high reward. Against 4-ship list, I've really got to be careful with the orcs. So I got to come in from multiple angles. But yeah, I think I spent a bit too long. I could have been a little bit more aggressive with a couple of ships. And but looking at it, I think the 5K here, instead of the 2 sloop, it kind of cost me.
Yeah.
That would allow me to take out the chemo or the bomber.
Soul Sixer.
Yeah, Soul Sixer. Pretty much, and then next round I could perhaps take out the other one and then manage points. But I just had to go in hard in the end there.
Okay, cool. Thank you
Good.
very much.
Thanks.
Thank you, Fabian.